Hi Cancer, this is your forecast for the month of April 2018. This is a general reading for Cancer Sun, Cancer Rising, or Cancer Moon. For a more rounded overview, please watch your rising and moon sign as well. Now, the underlying energy is this high priestess. So she's driving everything. And maybe she's a person in your life. It could be a daughter, a sister, a friend. It could be an idealized lover. This could be something that's going on behind the scenes, though, and that's very likely. There's something secretive about your situation, some hidden element that may tie to some past conditioning or, something going on psychologically. And this could be a month where you gain some kind of psychological insight. There's a breakthrough that occurs. Perhaps you are looking at your conscience and you're having to get some moral guidance about something, either through your own intuition or by connecting with somebody who can give you some advice. Somebody who understands what's going on behind the scenes. Now, perhaps for some of you, this is an attorney or a judge. Or maybe you're just connecting to someone who understands emotional or psychological issues. But there's an intuitive awareness. Now, for some of you, especially if there were boundaries being pushed, somebody wanted to make their own decisions. Ultimately, this could be about not getting involved. Or somebody's trying to understand something. They feel a sense of anxiety as if they're being manipulated or there's some game playing because somebody's not revealing everything. So somebody may be trying to get down to the bottom of a mystery to figure out, what's actually going on here. So, getting help, getting advice is important. Now, for some of you, there are issues of illness where you're dealing with digestive issues, issues of sexuality, female issues, things that may be difficult to diagnose, and issues of your libido, whether there's an increase or a lack of it. So you have a lot going on emotionally. And so being sensitive, being understanding could be important. In fact, your emotions may be, you may feel like you're on this roller coaster, or someone close to you is. You're looking at your relationships and you're reevaluating personal, professional, particularly those with women. And they're changing somehow. You're dismantling some, you're adding to others, you're strengthening some, you're streamlining some others, and you're having to use your intuition about it. And it's important that you hold fast to that justice card and remain objective and not allow your emotions to override how you make your decisions. This is about strictly the facts, ma'am. Again, the issue of trying to protect someone close to you creates the challenge. And you're having to look at opportunities, or someone close to you is, and trying to determine if that opportunity is right for you. Are you making a good judgment? Or are you simply skewing the board, changing the rules, manipulating, playing a game because you're going to come out on top if you do that? Are you gaslighting another person so that they'll lose faith in themselves so that you can continue with your agenda? Or is that being done to you? There's some opportunity presenting. It could be the opportunity to realize a goal, and maybe it brings some anxiety. Maybe it's about something that really means a lot to you emotionally. But again, this opportunity, as golden as it appears, has some terms that you need to consider. There are some strings attached. There's something you're going to have to make a concession about in order to get it. It may be worth it, but maybe not. So you're going to have to look at motivation, what you're after. Because again, you could be bringing in some intrigue that you're not ready to deal with. So you're having to look at your emotions, the feelings that have been repressed, whether you're using your talents properly, whether you are tapping into your intuition or you're mistaking your emotion for intuition. How you're seeking success, and are you needing external validation to get it? Are you using both sides of self, your rational mind, in combination with your intuition to come to decisions? Or are you simply skimming the surface of something? You're not going deep because you can't deal with it. This could be an important month where you reevaluate how you feel, what you believe, and perhaps a goal that you have or a promise that was made. And it's going to be important that you see things clearly and objectively in order to get the inspiration or insight that is available to you. It could be that something takes off, you get that success, or again, something causes some anxiety, some unexpected news or a visitor, an encounter. And it's going to be important that you're measured in your approach and that you are not impulsive. Now, this is going to be, an emotional month for you, where you're looking at how attached you are to something, a pursuit, a goal, an endeavor, a relationship. And again, what's the price tag? What are you going to get out of it? And it centers around your success, your sense of recognition, your sense of achievement, how the world sees you. And what are you doing to get that? What's the price that you're having to pay? Are you ignoring other important things in order to meet a goal? Are things out of balance for you? You have two major cards, the Justice and the High Priestess. And both of those are decision-making cards. And both uses a part of self that's important. The Justice card is going to be focused on your analytical mind, and the High Priestess uses that intuition. So you're going to have to balance those two things in order to make decisions. Some of you, you're making decisions about a friendship. Some of you are making decisions about getting some advice or some assistance. Some of you are going to make decisions about a daughter or an important woman in your life, or whether you've been projecting onto someone. And you're looking at your partnerships, your sense of feeling about that, how you feel about those that are closest to you, and perhaps somebody being overly emotional, unjustifiably so. There is, though, a lack of passion and drive within this reading. There's nothing to move things forward. Either there's a loss of passion or there's some apathy that has set in, but there's no movement forward. And things are unstable. It could be there even, it could be because there are decisions that need to be made and you're still working that out. So somebody's losing control of the logical self to the emotional self. There's some confusion. And although clarity is available, somebody is in danger of being overtaken by those emotions. Now, you could be acting on your emotions. Some of you are getting some kind of psychic vision or knowledge or information in order to inform your decisions. And others of you are trying to escape. You're not wanting to deal with the harshness of reality or a truth. So this is a month that focuses on cutting through some clouded emotional issues. You're sorting out how you feel and you're making peace with those feelings. Now, you may be getting some therapy, you may be dealing with counseling, or maybe you're just talking things out in order to gain some clarity. But you're working through the past. And it could be that others are trying to make you own your emotional baggage, or there could be some projection onto you of somebody's baggage. So you may be maintaining a cool detachment when other people are overcome with grief or someone in your life is. But there are situations where you're trying to deal with emotions. And it could be that somebody's trying to keep lovers apart from one another. All right, Cancer, I hope you enjoyed this reading. Be sure to subscribe so you don't miss anything. And of course, you can always book a personal reading at thealchemistastrologer.com.